Hey, hero. Good morning. Wait, no. I'm a villain. I mean, bad morning. Evil morning. Horrible morning to you. Anyway, I was hoping to run into you. You remember me, right? Remember last time we fought? You were all like, why did you steal from the blind orphan fund? And I was all because they'd never see it coming. Good times. It was like, what, how long ago? Anyways, I'm confident you won't be able to stop my plans this time. And you know why? Because I know it's your day off. That's right. I've been watching you, studying you. I know everything I need to know to defeat you. I know your birthday, your zodiac sign. I know all those results you got on those personality tests. And I especially know that today is the first time you've been off in a while. You wouldn't sacrifice your precious free time, would you? But I've got good news. It's actually my day off too. The evil organization was telling me I have a bunch of unused paid vacation days I need to use. I mean, unpaid vacation days because we're evil. Anyways, want to take a seat? I got his cake from the evil bakery. You know, the one of the evil organization headquarters. I know you're probably worried about if it's poison, but aren't you immune or something? I think. So it's fine. Besides, these are so good, it's worth the risk, even if you aren't immune. The evil bakery prides itself in its unethical business practices, which I'm not exactly sure what that means, but hey, it's good marketing and they've got good food. I actually got the variety pack, so I'm sure there's something you'll like. Sure, help yourself. So, I hope I'm not taking this relationship too quickly, but I was wondering if it's okay if I called you my arch nemesis. Look, I got us commemorative matching necklaces. You can sniff it. It smells like you. Creepy? No, it's not creepy. It's evil. When I make it smell like you, it's like I stole your essence. Like I stole a part of yourself. Maybe I'll even steal your last name next. See, it's complete villainy. In fact, this was specifically an example that used in the evil pocket guide they handed out at headquarters. Making the necklace heart-shaped was an idea, though. But that's all besides the point. I actually have something important I need to discuss with you. So, I still haven't settled on a supervillain name yet, and I was hoping you could help me. The organization says I need to pick within 5 days or they're gonna kick me out, and I'm really not ready for another career path. After all, what other career paths would let me regularly come face to face with a hero as cute as you? Great. Thanks. I really appreciate you helping me with your day off. I mean, I know evil never sleeps, but heroes still need to, right? Okay, so what do you think about the Watcher? Because I'm always watching you. Taken? Dang it. I knew I should have filled copyright. I could call myself Lord Lavish. It's a name that really screams wealthy, which is fitting because I'm going to be rich with all that blind orphan money. How's that? Good, right? Okay, thanks. I'll add it to the list. I still have a few more that I brainstormed. You're really helpful, by the way. Much more than Skullface was. I asked him, hey, what villain name should I call myself? He said I'm busy with my scientists. Why don't you call yourself Dr. Demon and go to hell? Which was, wow, really rude. I mean, it's not actually a bad name suggestion that, now that I think about it. But obviously, he meant it in a super rude way. I can't really call myself doctor, though. I don't have a PhD. I didn't even go to college largely because of my rough childhood. But that's my villain's backstory. I'll fill you in some other time. I'm still rehearsing the monologue. Thanks for listening to me vent, by the way. You're such a good listener. When I rule the world, I think I'll get you a nice gilded cage with Wi-Fi and more of this cake. Seconds? Please help yourself. And you even read my manifesto. You're such a sweetheart. Most heroes would, at most, ask for a very short summary if they're going to read it at all. That's why I left you a positive review on the Hero app. 5 stars would fight again. I also gave you a bunch of 5-star bottled reviews. Hopefully you don't get flagged or anything. I hope you don't mind. I'm a villain, so my conscience works in mysterious ways. Let's see. What other names could I use? I was thinking about the Green Golem, because remember that time I turned the river green? I ran that name by Skullface, but he called me an idiot and said they were going to turn the river green anyways for St. Patrick's Day. What a tool. I mean, have physical pain immunity, but you can still hurt me emotionally, The name just leaves me with a bad taste in my mouth. I should pick something else. I was thinking about Lucky Dice, because I usually have really good fortune. Although I don't have supernatural luck as superpower, at least I don't think I do. Then again, I was lucky enough to meet you, so who knows? There was another name I thought of. Last Night. It sounds really cool, right? Like if you meet me, it's your last night alive. But then what if I fight you during the day? Then it doesn't make sense. Or what if I take a hostage? Remember that time we fought on top of the skyscraper when I had a hostage and then I threw them off the building? Actually, are they even a hostage at that point? Because then they'd just be more of a victim, right? I wasn't planning to do that, but then the hostage was giving you those eyes, the ones. So I thought, okay, terminal velocity time. A shame you managed to save them. You really didn't have to. How did you even save them? I didn't quite see. Your superpower is being incredibly cute, so I failed to see how that would help in that situation. Alright then, keep your secrets. But back to the villain names. I could go with one of those really gruesome ones, like Blood Murder or Heart Ripper. But that's not really my vibe, I'm not really one of those blood and guts villains. It would be more fitting if I had blood powers, but I don't. Although I can still make your heart skip a beat. Also, I feel like names like Gut Getter and whatever just feels really unsanitary. I know villains are supposed to be evil and all, but that doesn't mean we can't practice basic hygiene. Like there's this one guy back at headquarters who told me I'm a real villain, unlike the rest of the posers. I don't wash my hands because I'm evil. You know what else he says? Uninvited to the movie night. You know what kind of names I really like? The ones with wordplay or puns. Like if you're an elf guy or a fairy guy, and then your name is Fatality. That's genius. I don't have any real wordplay in mind, though. It would have to work with my powers. Let's see. What do I have? I have sound manipulation. It really comes in handy for muting my dad when he's yelling at me to get a real job. The nerve of that guy. Villainy is a real job, and I'm following my passion. You. Usually while you're not aware, but that's a bit off topic. Back on topic. What kind of sound wordplay even is there? I could be Mr. Safe and Sound, but then that makes me sound like a hero, which, yuck. Oh, but not you. It's super awesome and cool when you do it. Just you. The other heroes, though, yuck. Mr. Unsafe and Sound? Okay, that's just stupid. You know what? I think I'm just going to stick to Lord Lavish. I might as well, since the blind orphan money is an integral part of my identity at this point. So that settles it, Lord Lavish. I'm too rich to buy anything for, but still spoil me with your presence, hero. But enough about me, let's talk about you. So how have you been? Fight any other villains recently? Oh, you fought the psychic guy. You know, that's the guy who doesn't wash his hands. What a loser. He can read minds, but still can't figure out why no one likes him. So what happened next? No way, that's so rude. For another hero to come in at the last second and arrest the guy you had basically already beaten, they're basically stealing credit from you. I know this sounds hypocritical coming from a villain, but that doesn't sound very heroic. I've got a review bomb then, on the hero app at the very least. Like, imagine if some other villain called themselves the blind orphan money guy. That's what the villain equivalent would be. What was the hero's name again? Painkiller? Their power is that they can manifest pain in others, right? In that case, it sounds like my physical pain immunity would be the perfect counter to him. You know, I know it's taboo or whatever for heroes to fight heroes, but if you want me to make that guy disappear, it's really no problem. Well, I'm asking you, but I'll probably eliminate that hero either way. I can't have anyone stealing my darling's arch nemesis's thunder. Well then, if you have a problem with that, you should try and stop me, right? Not today, of course, because it's our day off, but I can work my schedule around yours. When do you get back to work? Oh, you know, the evil bakery is actually having a special promotion cake that day. I was gonna get you some. Can we fight on another day after? Then it's our date, hero.